You stepped over the line. Now look at the mess you made. Talk about the gangsta life inside a rap video, but they freeze when the real drama starts to show. I don't play the internet games or the Twitter beef. I'm the one who brings the ultimate night of grief. 50 Cent mentality, the pavement is cold. Another dark story of a snitch being told. They thought they could rob the king and just run away, but they forgot that every dog has his final day. No warning shots, no talking to the crew, just the heavy consequences coming straight for you. You can look at the sky, look at the stars above, but the streets of Queens never show no kind of love. Yeah! Look at the ground. But chalk outline is the only thing they leave behind when the fake-ass hustler tries to step on my grind. I don't need a radio hook to sell the product clean. I'm the darkest nightmare that the hood has ever seen. G-Unit, the military, the perimeter is locked. We keep the whole industry heavily and safely blocked. They wanted a melody to dance in the club, but they get the raw truth from the concrete hub. Every dollar that I make is covered in the sweat, and I'm a dangerous man that you'll never forget. So keep your distance from the throne that I hold before your entire story gets frozen and cold. All units, we have an active scene on Southside. And the enemies are gone. I'm the only giant standing at the break of dawn. They talk about the hustle, but they fold under heat. I'm the undisputed godfather eating the meat. From the bottom of the mud to the absolute throne, I learned to tax the whole city entirely alone. You can't cross the line when the line is my name. I hold the monopoly of this dangerous game. They wanted a hook, wanted something to sing, but I just drop a brick of bars and remain the king. The pavement never lies. So let the sirens fade out, let the concrete go cold. The darkest gangsta story of the decade is told. No melodic singing, no soft-hearted lines, just the grim reality of the dark designs. The ground is secure, the boundary is wide, and there is no place for a coward to hide. I'm dropping the microphone, leaving blood on the floor. The reality check is right outside your door. The track is finished, but the legacy will stand. The undisputed ruler of the concrete land. Yeah! You stepped over the line. Now look at the mess you made. Talk about the gangsta life inside a rap video, but they freeze when the real drama starts to show. I don't play the internet games or the Twitter beef. I'm the one who brings the ultimate night of grief. 50 Cent mentality, the pavement is cold. Another dark story of a snitch being told. They thought they could rob the king and just run away, but they forgot that every dog has his final day. No warning shots, no talking to the crew, just the heavy consequences coming straight for you. You can look at the sky, look at the stars above, but the streets of Queens never show no kind of love. Yeah! But chalk outline is the only thing they leave behind when the fake-ass hustler tries to step on my grind. I don't need a radio up to sell the product clean. I'm the darkest nightmare that the hood has ever seen. G-Unit, the military, the perimeter is locked. We keep the whole industry heavily and safely blocked. They wanted a melody to dance in the club, but they get the raw truth from the concrete hub. Every dollar that I make is covered in the sweat, and I'm a dangerous man that you'll never forget. So keep your distance from the throne that I hold before your entire story gets frozen and cold. All units, we have an active scene on Southside. And the enemies are gone. I'm the only giant standing at the break of dawn. They talk about the hustle, but they fold under heat. I'm the undisputed godfather eating the meat. From the bottom of the mud to the absolute throne, I learned to tax the whole city entirely alone. You can't cross the line when the line is my name. I hold the monopoly of this dangerous game. They wanted a hook, wanted something to sing, but I just drop a brick of bars and remain the king. The pavement never lies. So let the sirens fade out, let the concrete go cold. The darkest gangsta story of the decade is told. No melodic singing, no soft-hearted lines, just the grim reality of the dark designs. The ground is secure, the boundary is wide, and there is no place for a coward to hide. I'm dropping the microphone, leaving blood on the floor. The reality check is right outside your door. The track is finished, but the legacy will stand. The undisputed ruler of the concrete land. Yeah! Yo! Do this style. Put on the pavement, Queens, peace. The peace. Yeah. Concrete sweat, dirty gold on the wrist. I remember the nights where the options didn't exist. Just a ledger of ghosts in a pocket of pride. Now I navigate the corners where the shadows hide. The storefronts closed, but the movement is broad. I'm walking past the precinct like I'm talking to God. It's not about the scramble or the hunger you show. It's about the sound that's kept when the pressure is low. Certified Titan on the pavement ground, making sure my heavy footsteps shake the underground. They talk about the flashy lights and internet views, while my young crew is out there making all the heavy news. No commercial radio, melody, no pop star style. Just a cold predator walking for the long mile, banging their hammer right onto the cold stone block. Hearing their heaviest click of the security lock. Subwoofer vibrating through the iron safe door, leaving all the fake competitors flat on the floor. We don't do the shouting, we just let the iron talk. Ruling every single street where the real bosses walk.
Raw, the code is just all breaking the system and breaking the law. You think you can rhyme? You think you can flow? I get the master that everyone knows. Syllable, dangerous, tactical mind, leaving the rest of the runners behind. Breaking the microphone down to the bone, reminding you close. We're sitting on throne, gladiator mental, ripping this dark instrumental. The power I carry decided the pen is completely not accidental. This ain't concrete sweat, it's the anatomy of grit. Breaking your whole defense down, piece by piece, bit by bit. Stepping the track, ready to pack, even a heart attack. No commercial radio melody ever gonna bounce back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Detroit is freezing, the winter is savage. I'm causing the damage you cannot even manage. The lyrical criminal, killing a syllable, making it clinical, reaching the pinnacle, banging the hammer right onto your fragile shield, showing the critics that shady will never yield. Certified lunatic sharp with the razor blade, hit the massive disaster that I already made. No radio rated and no clean display for the crowd. Just a dark predator screaming it heavy and loud. 6 verses cut down inside of the dark chronicle book with no radio melody and no commercial hook. Just the raw Angus back, the wreck on the track. The predator is crazy and he never looks back. Watch the target drop every single time that I speak. A brutal execution march designed for the weak.
Yeah. Southside. G-Unit. You borrow my money. Now pay me back. Sign the paper, look at the pen. The interest is rising again and again. You came to the corner, you asked for a loan. Now I am the shadow inside of your home. No commercial radio, no corporate smile. Just a rich gangster running the mile. Syllable heavy, counting the stack. Once you get in, there's no turning back. The dollar is dirty, the contract is signed, leaving your little ass empire behind. No pop star melody, no radio play, just a dark lone shark clearing the way. You thought it was sweet, thought it was fun, until you see hitters holding the gun. The calendar's turning, the deadline is near. The absolute symbol of financial fear. Subwoofer vibrating through the glass table. Pay me my money as fast as you're able. Try to copy cadence, but you lack the wealth. Damaging your family, ruining your health. Cruising through Queens in a bulletproof truck. If you don't have the cash, you are out of your luck. Keep it all quiet, don't make a sound. Hear the gold coins falling on the ground. No commercial break, no censorship text. Nobody knows who I'm visiting next. I am the boss standing under the roof, leaving no evidence, leaving no proof. Don't need a chorus, don't need a friend, just a cold pencil that writes to the end. Feel the adrenaline rush to the brain, the clinical master of street level pain. Rip up your ledger, I'm taking the keys, putting the whole house right on its knees. Certified executive past the legal bound, making sure my name shakes the underground. The piano is playing a funeral tune as we count the cash underneath the moon. Drum beats stay steady, heavy and intense, leaving all your lawyers moody and defensive. We don't do the shouting, let the iron talk, ruling every street where the real gangsters walk. Count up the interest, 9 in a row, taking full control of your little show. No mercy requested, no sympathy to give, deciding if your business gets to live. Bass drum thumping heavy, breaking up your spine, while my young shooters crosses out your line. Thought it was a game till the pressure grew. Look at all the power coming from the crew. An empire built on a wealthy ground, making the most terrifying savage sound. The vault is locked now, execution done. Look at the position that the boy has won. 6 verses deep in the loan shark book, with the legendary style and no catchy hook. Just the raw power from the boss's mouth, ruling territory from the north to south. The heavy bass stays while the world goes cold. The grittiest street story ever told. Yeah.
Curtis counted the stacks and he locked up the metal door. Now between steps ahead to collect what you owe and more. You talk about interest rates in the street level petty loan, while I am buying the block and controlling the global zone. No commercial radio melody, no bubblegum pop design, just a corporate dictator who's crossing your little line. syllable heavy and cold. I don't need the yellow shout, I just sign on the paper and write your entire legacy out. The high heels are clicking, the rhythm is dark and clean. Welcome to the real syndicate run by the savage queen. You thought you were a shark till you swam in my deepest state. Now you were trapped in the ledger and choking upon the rape. No emotion, no lyrics and no radio friendly face. Just a billionaire asset that's putting you in your place. So what for vibrating the rep in your expensive suit? As my legal department is freezing your financial route. Try to copy the cadence but you lack the executive wealth. I'm damaging your fortune and ruining your mental health. Driving through Manhattan, the rainbows are tinted gray. Clearing all of you independent borrowers out the way. Shh, look at the bars, look at the empty screen. The coldest financial disaster that you've ever seen. Don't need a catchy ass chorus to show you who holds the key. I just let the silence settle while you fall on your knees. Smoke is rising slowly from the expensive custom cigarette, reminding everybody on the street of the final death. Step inside the office, you try to renegotiate, but you forget that the Barbie is the one who controls your fate. The piano is playing a prestigious dark tune as your whole empire goes bankrupt beneath the moon. Ripping the contract apart and I'm taking your whole life, cutting through humanity like a surgical knife. Certified executive living past the corporate bound, making sure my name is feared inside the underground. No censorship, text, no clean radio version today. Just a shadow criminal clearing up the garbage up the way. The hi-hats are rolling lazy, but they sounded so expensive, leaving Marcus shooters and bodyguards defensive. We don't do the shouting, bitch slipping on his talk, ruining every single avenue where the bosses walk. The ink is dry now and the liquidation is finally done. Look at the oats in their position that the queen has officially run. 6 verses deep inside of the loan shop book, with the legendary style and no commercial hub. Just the raw power pouring out from a billionaire's mouth. Controlling the entire territory from the north to the south. The heavy bass stays while the atmosphere turns so cold. The coldest executive story ever told.
Stepping out, yo, stepping out the shadows where the concrete is cold, where the block is heavy and the souls get sold. Every step is a gamble, gotta watch your own back. No time for the fake ones slipping on the track. Got scars on my skin from the lessons of the street. Never bow down, never accept defeat. The street lights flashing on the empire I made, built from the ground through the fire and the blade. Don't need no promises, I only trust the grind. Born in the dark, but the crown is on my mind. Keep a cold heart in the middle of the storm. This is my block, yeah, this is where I'm born. Counting every step through the alleys that I know. Got the blueprint ready, watch the power just grow. Blood, sweat, and tears for the respect in the game. The enemies watching, but they fear the name. This kingdom was built out of bricks and the truth. Concrete, definition of my youth. Underground empire rising from the dust. In this cold world, there is nobody to trust. Actions speak louder than the words they wanna say. Standing on the top, watch the weak fade away. These streets taught me how to survive and fight. Now I'm taking everything that's mine tonight. God, no. No handouts given, everything was earned. Bridges behind me, watch them all get burned. Heavy is the head that is wearing the crown, but I'm the anchor keeping this whole city down. Sirens in the distance, screaming through the night, but the crew is ready, we don't run from a fight. Stacking up the chips, putting numbers on the board. Sharper than a razor, cutting like a sword. They want the position, but they can't endure the pain. Looking at the ceiling while I'm walking through the rain. I don't play defense, I'm always on attack. And once I make the move, there is no turning back. The clock is ticking, but the hustle never stops. From the bottom of the pavement to the very top. Heavy bass bumping, feel it vibrating the floor. Locking down the block, closing every single door. Real recognize real, and the fake just disappeared. Nothing in this world that can strike a bit of fear. Legacy is written in the asphalt and the sweat. A true code of honor that they never will forget. Microphone smoking,
Final chapter of the track, standing like a giant with the city on my back. Back.
Step into the dark where the real wolves breed. On these cold winter streets, only hunger will feed. Crack pavement under boots, never show no fear. Siren wailing in the wind, but the vision is clear. We don't talk, we just move, let the action ignite. Got the shadow of the valley hanging over the night. Look me straight in the eye, see the fire inside. Nowhere to run from the truth, nowhere to hide. Built this name from the dirt, from the blood and the sweat. A concrete soldier that you will never forget. Heavy pressure on my chest, but I'm breaking the chains. Running wild through the storm, absorbing the pain. They wanna see me fall, but I am rising up high. Put my back against the wall, staring straight at the sky. No sympathy for weakness in the game that we play. Every dog has his dawn, every dog has his day. Feel the bass in your veins, hear the rumble and roar. Locking down the perimeter, slamming the door. I don't need your permission to reclaim what is mine. Shattering the illusions, crossing the line. From the belly of the beast to the top of the throne. Walking through the graveyard, standing alone. Every scar is a story, every rep is a fight. We don't compromise the power, we control the night. Yeah, you hear the thunder rolling when I step in the room, bringing the raw energy, delivering doom. No fake smiles, no industry games in the mix, just a hardcore reality that nobody can fix. Unleash the fury from the cage to the block, non-stop rhyming till we break down the lock. They talking real loud, but they running away. When the shadows get long, at the end of the day, I am the anchor of the street, the definition of grit. Every single word is heavy, you can never stop it. Take a look at the empire built from the pain, washing all the sins away in the pouring grave. I'm around of the battle, ain't no taking a break. Gotta guard the territory for the family's sake. Iron sharpens iron on the edge of the blade. Never regret a single choice that I made. The pulse of the city beating loud in my chest, never stopping, never dropping till I outrun the best. Mic smoking from the heat lines carved in the stone. The lone warrior standing on the concrete throne. The sags fade, but the echo remains, breaking through the concrete, shaking the chains.